Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
This is the Great Legend, and I am coming at you live tonight with a preview of Legends Live Auction happening this Saturday, November 18th, 2017 at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. You're going to see what I'm going to be showing on Saturday night, and I'm glad you're here with me live. Love all y'all for coming out. You know, normally on these Tuesday nights, you'll see the Legend have a Legend show where I'm showing my haul, or I'll talk about what I've been reading in the comic book world. And fact of the matter is, I haven't been reading a lot lately because I've been watching my Dark Shadows, you know, enjoying Quentin Collins. Currently, I don't know where the hell Barnabas is, but he's dead right now, but hopefully he'll come back to life. You know, Count Patofi's trying to get to 1969. It's just freaking awesome, man. What can I say? So if you haven't seen Dark Shadows, definitely check it out. There's a lot of big-time Dark Shadows fans in the comic book community, but we're not here to talk about Dark Shadows tonight. We're here to see some books that I'll be showcasing again this Saturday night on Legends Live Auction. Now let's go ahead and bring up the chat. The chat has already been hopping a lot tonight, so I'm going to go back in time on the rewind and scroll up the box to see what everyone is going on, see what it's going on, and seeing what everyone is talking about tonight on the Legend Live Auction preview. So first up and foremost, the man, the myth, fellow Texan, Splash Page Comics. Mr. White Gloves from Splash Page Comics. If you aren't subscribed to him, he is a huge collector. Loves his bronze, loves his silver, and make his marvel. And he is with us here tonight. It is great to see the Splash Page Comics. I got, they say each live show, each ensemble group in the YouTube comic book community, there's always one person in that group that is the heart and that is the soul. And I'm talking about, we got the heart and soul of the New York Warriors here tonight. I don't know if he's got the horn in his hand. If he does, man, Biggs, play the horn. We got Big East Comics. Next up now, all the way up in the Northeast, there's this small state. When I was a kid, it used to look like a little dog face or something. A little Boston Terrier head with the pointy ears and the nose shooting out. And I'm talking about the state of Maine. And the Maine man himself is in the chat tonight. And I'm talking Rod, Dr. Silver Age. And he loves them go-go checks. Damn, it's good to see Rod up in here. Next up, we got the NV himself, man. And I'm talking Nerd freaking Vision, man. Nerd Vision, he's got a vision, and it's everything nerdy. And, man, last couple of weeks, I ain't seen him in a while, but last couple of weeks, he has some of that episode 106. He has some Hellboy love. But, check him out. He's always got hauls. He talks about clean, press, whatever. He's talking about grades of the book, so definitely check out Nerd Vision. Next up, Alfred 83, the Trojan himself. Lo onda ese. Somos unos vatos locos. Papa cerveza. Freaking milkweed. He is here. Oh, man, we had a great time. We've been chatting on that, a Call of Duty on Xbox Live, playing and gaming, talking about the old school Blood In, Blood Out, Bound by Honor, one of the best movies. It is the Boys of the Hood for the Los Latinos, man, and it's awesome. So it's good in the hood. Next down, we got Downtown Adam Brown. I'm talking Comically Flawed, the fifth Beatle of the JLS Comic Conversation on Thursday nights. That's going to be coming Thursday nights. We got Evan Jalone. Muy buenos, senoritas. It's good to see Evan, Golden Age collector like no other. Currently focusing on Captain Midnight. See him on Legends Live Auction from time to time. Hopefully he'll be here this Saturday night selling a lot of the cool modern variants, whatever. He's got them, and he's getting, he's got that passion in the Golden Age, so he's selling a lot of the modern age because he wants to go back in time. See, Count Patofi, he's trying to go up to 1969 because he's in that late 19th century, 1890 something or other. But anyway, more Dark Shadows talk. Next up, Vincenzo C., a truth seeker like no other. And it's not a trailer, it's just a preview of Legends Live Auction coming November 18th. Vinny C., it's good to have you here, man. Marvel, always talking some Marvel. Man, what I like Vincenzo C. and old Mr. White Gloves from Splash Page Comics to talk about that current state of Marvel and see if they can get out of the predicament that they're in. Next up, we got the man of 1,000 nicknames. That's right. Ship me them comics. Get them eBay alerts right there. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Rebel Comics, also known as Rebel Gaming, the father of Niobi, Nyobi. He is here. And he is Rebel Comics. Well, he's been gaming tonight on Call of Duty. We got Beyond the Blast Doors, David. It is a good Tuesday to everyone. Amen to that, David. A good Tuesday to everyone. I just watched Beyond the Blast Doors, and I hope I commented. I don't have very good short-term memory, but I have damn good long-term memory. And let me tell you, David is a guy like no other, man. If you like Star Wars, okay, it's a given. Beyond the Blast Doors. Whenever the show starts, the blast doors open. Whenever the show is done, the blast doors close. And then you got to hit that subscribe button. You got to hit that thumbs up, because when you're on YouTube, the blast doors will open just for you. So make sure you subscribe to David from Beyond the Blast Doors, a Star Wars podcast like no other. And he also talks, 90% of it's Star Wars. 10% of it is comic calls, movie talk, pop culture, anything and everything. But he does an awesome show. When he gets his hauls, he'll actually do a quick preview. He does 2 cameras, one on him and one on the book itself. Really great production quality, top-notch, state-of-the-art stuff. Amazing show, amazing person. But yeah, what I really like about it is the books he shows in the videos, he gives like a quick synopsis, a quick review. He don't tell you too much, but he gives you just that little bit of hook, line, and sinker. So when you listen to him, you be like, damn, I want to check that book out for myself. And he goes into detail. I could talk all day about Beyond the Blast Doors. He showed some sweet books. We talked Norman Rockwell, Thanksgiving picture and all. So yeah, I remember that. I did comment on that. That's right. Tex, hell y'all. Hey y'all. I love it, man. Tex is here. It's good to see Tex. And, you know, he loves to break some necks. No, not really. Let me tell you about Tex the Collector. He's a great collector. He don't have a lot of subscribers, but hit him up, you know, because pretty soon he's going to start putting out his own content. And you know what, Tex? I'm sorry I wasn't subscribed to you. I'm subscribed to you now. I am number 40 of the Tex the Collector subscribers, man. Call me number 40. And you know what's good and what's great is the legend is 40 in age, that is. So it's good to be 40 years old, and it's good to be subscribed, and it's good to be the 40th subscriber. I got issues. Hey, brother, I got issues too. I got issues with Midwest Comic Man probably saying this is supposed to be a preview, and you've been talking for about 10 damn minutes and you haven't even showed a book. But that's all right, because I am looking at the chat and I'm looking at I got issues, man. I got issues, not I have issues. This ain't Cody. This is I got issues, and he has a ton of them, man. Check this guy out. He has some kick-ass hauls. He has that scary-ass Halloween mask that he had that scared my subscriber list a couple of weeks back. Creeped me out, but very scary mask. But it's good to see I got issues in here. And we have Ray D. Man, I am skipping all over the chat. Ray D is here. I'm sorry, a lot of people I hadn't shouted out yet. Ray D, there he goes, Mr. Go-Go Check. That's Tex there. Ray D, where'd you go? Ray D is here. There we go. There you go, Ray D. Ray D, good to see you. I'm going to get these shout-outs done a little bit quicker. Joker, 68. Man, Joker from 1966. That's our Romero, but this is Joker from 1968. Adam Brown, he is all around the town. The 2 Survivor Series teams average 41.4. I can't freaking wait, man. I loved the Survivor Series from years back when Sting came in and laid Dolph on his opponent, and Dolph got the win because, you know, I love Ziggler. Freaking Dolph is, I love him so much. I would, like, just hug him a lot if I ever met him. All right, man. SS Comic Reader, man. What can I say? Another wrestling fan. Love this guy. He always gives me the best shout-outs. He's one of the best in the community. I always like seeing his new picks. He gets to do a lot of meet and greets with everybody. I love to watch his stuff on Facebook. Uncanny Kyle Walker, the Prince is here. It's great to see the Prince. Evan just subbed Kyle. Kyle doesn't have a lot of subscribers, so everyone sub up the Uncanny Kyle Walker. Brucey Zayas, another good wrestling fan. It's good to see Brucey. I've saved my pennies for the auction, and that is the good thing, because we start the price is pretty low. I know Beyond the Blast Doors had a sweet haul that he got off of Alex the Comic Hoarder's live auction that he had with Aim High Comics and Wayne and Jess the Comicaholics, man. That was an amazing freaking auction. Also going back up down the chat, Big East Comics had an awesome kick-ass freaking, what was it, the inaugural New York Warriors auction show was this past Sunday. Kick-ass show. Loved it. Man, it's only going to get bigger and better. Man, you had, who'd you have on there? You had Marky. Marky was bitching. People weren't, you know, Marky was starting it high. See, Marky has a little bit to learn, Biggs. But you and Manny, Mayor, I think the mayor was there. Y'all was on fire. Marky, get a little, you know, Marky wanted some money. But, you know, Marky got to get a little money to make a little money, you know what I'm saying? No, it was fucking awesome. It was everything. I just enjoyed the whole thing. I love when the new Warriors get together, and it's a different kind of style when they're getting together to sell some stuff. And it's so funny because Manny and Marky and they just crack me up a lot of damn times. They really do. Good people, man. New York, man, the best. Let's see who else we got up in here. Colton Atkins, man, the Batman tag. Cajun Comics, man. Cajun Comics. I got an awesome subscription, or Cajun subscribed to me 7 days ago, man. Cajun, welcome back to the Great Legend Show, brother. It's good to have you back. Cajun Comics in the house, people. Give it up. I'm sorry I'm slow on my, Jason Smith. He'll be at the auction. He's got a Sweetheart Germ variant. He's going to show y'all. This guy's going to be at the auction. This is my brother. I love this man so much. Man, and I'm talking Who Dat Comics and Movies, but he's been Who Dat Comics, Movies, and gaming lately because he's been gaming with us on Call of Duty. I love me some Russ, and I love me some rum. And I'm going to go to New Orleans. That's what we do, and I'm going to come get some of that Russ rum. True. Rebel, true. Rebel, true. Rue. Rebel, true. Hell yeah, you did, Beyond the Blast Doors. Hello, everyone in here to show my support. And the support, Frost has plenty of it. Undisputed Frost is here, all about comics. Sunday night live show, one of the best, and he always has some great guests. And he's coming at you live on Sundays, all about comics. Good to see Undisputed Frost, king of the off-airs. You know, a lot of men out there, you know, we do these off-airs. You know, we had the classic GPAP off-airs. But now, you know, Undisputed Frost is kind of taking over the helm. GPAP, you know, it's kind of like me. We're 1849. We got to kind of sit back, you know, and let the young guns do everything. Because we get tired. You know, we just want to sit back and play our Nintendo ROMs and emulators. All right, man. Still working down the chat, and we're good. All right, so let's get up in this thing. Thanks for subbing Dr. Silver Age. Hey, man, everyone in the chat needs to sub up Dr. Silver Age. You want some history, you get some history. Hope you don't mind the plug, legend. Amen to that. I love me some Beyond the Blast Doors. You plug away. Man, top notch. Freaking top notch. King of the off-airs. Well, all right, Captain, if Frost is the king, then there's got to be a queen. No, wait, Kyle's the prince. Y'all, you and Frost done had that baby in New Zealand. But y'all left his ass over in New Zealand, and y'all came to America like Eddie and Arsenio, baby. Yeah, it's so good to see everyone here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and refresh this page because I want to count my thumbs up here. All right, so we got 12 thumbs up, and we got 21 watching. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. Rag718. Just checking make sure I don't have any things to send to Rag718. That's right. Amen to that. Dr. Silver Age, thanks so much. Let's all sub up Captain Cold, everyone. Get him to 200. Get this man to 200. Captain Cold, huge collector, investment style collector. Loves his moderns, loves his reading, but he loves his collectibles. He loves a lot of different stuff. So definitely check out Captain Cold. He doesn't do a lot of videos, but he's been in the auctions a lot before, too. I actually pretty much learned from him. And by the way, since we're talking about auction preview, let's go ahead and give you a preview of everything we got going on in the comic book community. My boy Frost is being in here, and it's kind of inspired me to show some love and support to all of the comic book auctions that we have here in the YouTube comic book community. First and foremost, you know, the Great Legends live auction preview, whatever. I wasn't the one that started the live auctions. The first guy in YouTube to do the live auctions was It's Not You. It's not me. It's we. Love Comics. That was the first guy ever that I saw that did YouTube live auctions. And really cool. And that live auction show that We Love Comics did got me introduced to a lot of cool people in the comic book community. And it's awesome. I mean, freaking awesome. And, now, let me give you a little background here. Now, We Love Comics may have been the first one in YouTube, But, nonetheless, auctions have had a long history, having been recorded ever since 500 BC. Now, according to Herodotus in Babylon, auctions of women for marriage were held annually. The auctions began with the woman and the auctioneer considered to be the most beautiful and progressed to the least. It was considered illegal to allow a daughter to be sold outside of that auction method. So you had strict rules. You had to abide by the Babylonian rule of auctions. Okay? Herodotus said so, man. And he was pretty old school. So, I kind of believe it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely we love comics. Great auctioneer. Really took time with the books. Wasn't the fastest auction. But he introduced me to a lot of awesome people, and God bless him for that. I know he's more of a pyramid crystal kind of guy. He doesn't believe in Jesus, but he'll sell you some Kool-Aid and sell you some snake oil. Now, this isn't Kool-Aid. You may think it's Kool-Aid because I'm really preaching and giving this WLC some shout-outs here. And you remember, what is it? All publicity's good publicity, So, yeah, anyway, then Blaster Stash It, man. When I was a part of the awesome best live show on Friday night, since the Great Legend Show myself, because, I was Friday nights back in the day. But the awesome Blaster Stash Show, started doing auctions with them. And then we branched out with me and Russ and Big Bear, my two co-hosts on the auction. I don't give them enough love. I don't give them enough shout-outs. But Big Bear and Who Dat, just amazing. My co-hosts, they, if I'm never there or if I get dropped, and I get cut out, they can do the auction, just fine without me. So I'm going to try to maybe figure that out one of these days, see if I can add those guys as moderators to where the live show keeps going, or maybe they can log into my account. Like if I give a password or some, what are they called? Give them some, you don't want to give them full access to the Great Legend Show, What if they accidentally delete some of my freaking Academy Award winning moments, But Russ and Big Bear are just phenomenal. If you ever get to know them on a personal level like I have, I don't know. I just can't say enough good stuff about them. And I don't want to keep talking about them, or we may just all have to get a freaking room together. All right, so next up, some more auctions that I want to talk to you about are, I'm trying to see who's all done auctions now. I mean, they have a lot of Facebook auctions. The Facebook auctions are money-making auctions, though. We got Trilogy's Comic Corner, facebook.com/TrilogiesCC. Go ahead and like his Facebook page. But a lot of those Facebook auctions, they're really more money-making auctions. I find that the YouTube comic book community auctions are more for the community, so you will get better deals and stuff like that. Now, that's not to say Trilogy's charging those eBay prices, but he's charging those Trilogy prices, which sometimes are a little higher than eBay. But Trilogy's Comic Corner is a business, and I know he's got to make his money or whatever. But if you catch Trilogy's Comic Corner on Legends Live Auction, he'll give you some sweet freaking deals. And if he doesn't, we'll make him take his shirt off. Pretty great. Let's see. So, yeah, that's a little solo action. But, yeah, we've also got Strictly Comics. He does a great solo auction himself. Sometimes he runs it up against All About Comics. And that's not right, Edwin. That's not right, man, because Frost has had that spot for a long time. It's kind of messed up. But anyway. But he has Justin on there. Justin, Strictly Comics, that's Edwin. Justin is Exile State. But yeah, he has him on there as his running boy on there, running partner. Really damn good show. Another one, like I said, the Alex the Comic Quarter auction, solo auction's a great auction. Comics and Stuff, aka Jose from Comics and Stuff, and I'm waiting for him and Gomez and possibly Justin to get back on there and start doing their live shows again. But I know Jose's been a real busy guy. And what else we got going? We got the Alex the Comic Hoarder live auction show, co-starring his co-host, a.k.a. Aim High Comics, and Wayne and Jess from Comicaholics. And last but not the least, the brand new auction show that you saw Sunday, the New York Warriors. Those are the ones I know of. Maybe Lords of the Long Box has done an auction. I cannot remember. I know Tim Otivo, he does some pretty awesome videos. But I'm not sure if they've done their own auction before yet. But it's only a matter of time. And ETA Nick, got to give some love to ETA Nick. And a lot of the folks that are doing their own auctions now have started. What is it? I'm privileged to say, and I it's been my pleasure to have those sellers on Legends live auction first. I think that's really freaking cool because it's a way to damn, I can't remember my words tonight. I'm saying so many damn ums. It's a way to inspire, that's the word. It's a way to inspire the community to do their own stuff and make it even better. You know what I mean? It's amazing stuff. Alex the Comic Hoarder had 118 live viewers on his auction show. Unbelievable. Freaking unbelievable. Sub up Alex the Comic Hoarder. One in a million, man. 1 in a million, that guy. Next up, and I haven't got the books yet, Paul, Midwest Comic Man, who also, he owns a lot of pressers in the comic book community. We could do a whole video about pressing of people that press books in the comic book community. I'm going to check the chat in a minute. And that's about all the shows. Edwin, ETA Nick, a lot of great live auctions out there in YouTube, and you are going to get some of the best deals, just like I'm about to show you some books. Let's check the chat one more time. Give any shout-outs if I've missed anything. Hey, Mr. Gretzy, I want to get your butt on the live show. Journo's Comics. Journo's here. Is Journo here? Journo's a great guy. Is Gary here? Gary the Third? Hey, there's Sunshine collects things. There's Sunshine. Sunshine from Comic Book Cartel, co-starring with his host, SNMC, a.k.a. Seeking Near Mint Comics, Tito, a.k.a. Kingdom Comics, Freddy's 562, and Jashir's Comics and Things. So great to see old Sunshine in the house. Rebel Comics says not pressed. All right, I'm going to show you some books in. Okay, pressed, not pressed. Damn. All right, y'all are bringing back that old school. J-Rod Ham, your book should be on the way. J-Rod Ham won a Batman, a Black Adam, some kind of Black Adam. Yeah, Black Adam #1. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. And Marvel Zombies versus Ash and the Evil Dead or whatever, Army of Darkness. He won that $17 free shipping. That Black Adam 9.4, you get it. It had maybe like 1 or 2 spine ticks, but were non-color breaking. You can put that up to a 9.6 candidate. You send that in, and that Black Adam that sells for like $50 on eBay. And the Marvel Zombies book, Arthur Sudam, Dynamic Forces, limited to 3,000 issues on this cover. He won that one and that Black Adam #1, the Alex Ross variant, for $17 free shipping. So J-Rod Ham, he got the steal of the night, in my opinion. So that was kick-ass. That was our last Legends live auction. Also, Jason Smith. Yeah, man, you're great, too. Like I said, you're going to have the art germ. Big shout out to Chris Lorenzo, man. Chris, it's good to see you in the chat tonight, Chris. Can't wait for you to start dropping some of your own, not rhymes, but your own books and hauls. All right, let's go ahead and get to the thing. Now, I've got 5 items here, and the first one I tried to sell last Legends live auction. I may hold it until the middle of the show because there was no interest in it. And Scott Snyder fan, big Scott Snyder fan, Trinity from Trinity Superhero Cinema on Blaster Stash It, and moderator of the Blaster Stash It Facebook page, one of the hottest YouTube Facebook pages since the All About Comics Facebook page, which is another hot YouTube comic community Facebook page that you ought to join. This ain't no snups up in here. I ain't joining Snups. You know, I'm always getting these invites to this Snups. You know, I ain't got no Snups right now. You know, Snups wants me. You know, the women want me. Men want to be me. You know what I'm saying? Women want me. Men want to be me. Snups wants me. But Snups is going to have to start paying me some money. So Alex, you tell your boys at Snups, they want the legend. He's right here. But I'm going to have to see some of that or put some donations down. Don, the icon, he's not here right now, but get the cup going, baby. All right, so first, the donation cup. First thing I want to show. You know, are you auctioning off a roof with 30-year shingles? Because that's what I really need. He needs him a roof, baby. I'm not auctioning off that. I think my Captain Marvel Juniors are from the 40s. Man, I wish I had some of the Captain Marvel Juniors. I don't have any Fawcett publication Captain Marvel Juniors. And you know Vinny C., if I had him, I wouldn't sell them. I love Captain Marvel Adventures, or is it the Marvel? God, it's that one where he's flying, but it's like a yellow background. I think it's the moon. Phenomenal freaking cover. I don't know if that's, I think it's just Captain Marvel Adventures. No, Captain Marvel Junior Adventures? Whatever. Captain Marvel Junior #1. Amazing cover. I'm getting confused. Here. All right, so like I said, this didn't sell last week. This is by Scott Snyder, of course, from American Vampire. Everyone's going to say, Batman New 52. Hey. No, man, American Vampire, that's what made the guy, and that was a phenomenal series. And this is Sean Murphy. Y'all may know him from Punk Rock Jesus. I don't read Punk Rock Jesus, but the Vertigo title, by the way, DC's Vertigo of the DC Comics imprint, or Vertigo's the imprint of DC. Anyway, so beautiful. These are all 9.4 hires. Sean Murphy, Scott Snyder, The Wake. The first 5 issues are present day, and then the radio transmission that the gal's getting from the present is connecting into the future, which kind of reminds me of a little bit of that awesome movie called Frequency with Jim Caviezel and Dennis Quaid. That's #2. So all 10 issues of The Wake right here. This is an underwater thriller. A lot of blood, a lot of death. Evil merman. She's decapitated the head of one of the mermen, which is, I think, just one of the coolest covers. The story was really good. I really enjoyed it. It could easily be made into a movie or one season of a TV show. The Wake. Scott Snyder, Sean Murphy. Scott Snyder, Sean Murphy, and that's the finale. That's issue 10. This auction right here, The Wake, is going to be starting this Saturday, 9 Central, 10 Central. No, 10 Eastern. At 9 Central, 10 Eastern. That's going to be good. That's Sean Murphy and Scott Snyder. And what I was getting at, because I'm kind of confused, muscle, back pain. $1 starting bid and $1 free shipping. And every auction you win, and there will be a winner on every auction, everything must go. So you're either going to get randomly with each person that wins, there's going to be 5 items. That was the first one. You're going to get one of these. Will it be this one or will it be this one? Let me flip these around, because this was the regular cover of Black by Black Mask, and that was the variant cover. So these are 9.4 hires near mints. You're either going to get one or the other. I've got 2 of these, and I'll have 3 of these. Very freaking cool. And like I said, $1, and the shipping is totally free. Okay, next up. It has a little ink smearage on here, but a 9.4 has one non-color breaking spine tick right in the middle, and kind of like a little off the press, maybe a little smudge. So I'd give this a 9.4. It could be a 9.6. Well, definitely be a 9.6 candidate if it was pressed. 9.8 possibly. But this is Green Lantern from January of 2008. This is issue 25, the awesome Jeff Johns run. Ivan Rice interiors, Van Sciver, Ethan Van Sciver on the art cover. This is cover A. This isn't the variant, the 1 in 10 Gary Frank variant, which is highly sought after. But that's a beautiful cover as well. It has the legits, baby. I'm talking Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, John Stewart, Kyle Rayner. Those are the OGs from the 2814. Can't beat those guys. But this is the cover A, and this is the supersized finale of the Sinestro Corps War. This also is noted for having the first appearance of Red Lantern, Atrocitus, and my favorite Orange Lantern. He don't want to give up the ring to too many people. And it's not King Joe Comics. G-Papple is the only one that's probably going to get that little inside joke. It's not King Joe, but it's Larfleeze. Agent Orange. Phenomenal. You get those 2 first appearances inside, or what's considered to be the first 2 appearances. Some people say there was some other, I think it was the Blackest Night Free Comic Book Day book or something like that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, issue 25, 9.4 or higher. Green Lantern 25. Beautiful Ethan Van Sciver cover, by the way. I love Sinestro. I love Van Sciver. I love Ivan Rice on the interiors. The story's phenomenal. It's Jeff Johns. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. And damn awesome. Amazing. Yeah, $1 free shipping. That's what it starts at. Check the chat real quick. We got Trinity Comics. Yeah, man. That's right, brother. Atrocitus first appearance. That's it. Also, I like Larfleeze. Easy E Game Hunter. Man, I love this guy. $5. What up, legend? We are rolling with the preview tonight, Easy E. And this is going to be one long-ass video because you know how I roll with it. I like the videos long. I like them hard. Rebel? That's what she said. Rebel Comics fans love him. Next up is going to be a lot of modern New 52 books. And we're looking at Joker's Daughter. I mean, the book was insane. We had, I want to say, in 2013, we didn't have very good spec YouTube channels. Let me take a little drink here. Not a lot of good spec YouTube channels at all. And by saying that, you know, it's going to hurt the sales. I may not make as much money on these. But Joker's Daughter, her first New 52 appearance, Catwoman, issue 23. 9.4 or higher. Oh, hell, this could be a 9.6, 9.8 candidate. I mean, beautiful, no spine ticks, near mint. Beautiful book. Mylar, My Lights 2 from E. Gerber with a halfback. Free shipping. $1 starting bid. Along with this lot, you get the one-shot, and I'm talking Batman, Joker's Daughter. You get the good origin story in there, I believe. That's Madness. Madness Lurks. Awesome. It was a good story. I mean, it was nothing to write home about, but the speculation, the first, this one here. I remember, I don't have it for sale, but the Joker's Daughter lenticular cover. When lenticular was going testicular and your eyes were popping and going cross-eyed because it was 3 freaking D. You look downtown, you look like you got the Blue Watchman 3D, where you got literally, you got 3 Ds. But John was his name, I think. Anyway, and the last part of the lot, you get another one-shot, and I'm talking Robin Rises Omega. There was also a Robin Rises Alpha, which I don't think I ever got. This is a duplicate copy. I don't have the Robin Rises Alpha, so I need to look into that, or maybe I got it, maybe I didn't, but this is a near mint copy of Robin Rises Omega. These 3 books can be yours. They will be yours. Legends Live Auction this Saturday, November 18th, 9 Central, 10 Eastern, and it is the Joker's Daughter pack. Let's put this one on the front since this has got the Joker's Daughter. This is the Joker Daughter pack and all that good stuff. So, man, check that out. It's $1 free shipping, all in Mylar. Looking good in this neighborhood. Next up, this is the Reaper Tate 728 item of the night. 4.5 VG Plus, The Invaders, King Size Annual, Submariner, Captain America. Let's get up on this. The Android Human Torch, not my favorite Human Torch. This is a 4.5. It does have quite a few spine ticks over here. It's got the 1-inch corner crease. And when I say 1-inch corner crease, it's about an inch in from the book. So I say 1 inch, about 1 inch on it. Well, hell, look at it. It goes kind of higher, so it could be a 2-inch corner crease because the angle is one of those, like, those high angles, you know, about to a little below the shoulder of that Nazi right there. See, they got that swashkaka. So they're fighting the Nazis. It says, extra, wait till you meet our Nazi-smashing guest stars. So, man, they got some Nazi-smashing guest stars. So not only is this the king-size annual of the Invaders from 1977, and it's not only the Android, Torch, and Submariner and Captain America, Steve Rogers himself, it's going to have some more heroes in there. Really cool story, 4.5 VG+. Awesome. But what we call this the Reaper Tate 728 package because we're talking EC Comics. EC freaking Comics. An entertaining comic. Entertaining comic. And this is the Gladstone reprints. No, these aren't from the 50s. But these are the Gladstone reprints. And these books are in beautiful condition. The average grade of all these books are very fine to near mint. There's one on, well, let me show you the Weird Science. Weird Science. A lot of Wally Wood art in this book. It's in color. It's a beautiful book. This is from 1990, I believe, 1990. This is January. This is Weird Science number 3. Now, remember, these are the Gladstone reprints, so the numbering is a little bit different. But check it out. Wally Wood on the incredible science fiction cover right there. You got the creepy little alien. I mean, Wally Wood could really scare the heck out of stuff. I haven't read or done a lot of Wally Wood. I know about Wally Wood from watching Captain Strangelove, Phoebe's Collectibles, and Reaper Tate because they have some of that action on the EC Comics. Big shout out to Trilogy's Comic Corner. Trilogy, Facebook.com/Trilogy CC. Man, good to see Trilogy. And I just saw this. Don't think I didn't see it, Mr. White Gloves. He said, dollar ban. So, you know, the thing about it is, and you're so sharp because Splash does search through the dollar bins. I mean, these reprints right here, I mean, you don't have to have the original book from the 1950s to enjoy a good freaking story. Old Kurtzman's in there. Yeah, I think Kurtzman does some writing in some of these. Like I said, I don't really remember the history of this. This isn't my history. This is more the Reaper Tate 728. Hell yeah, Joker. Gordie Howe and Gretzky, the best hockey players. If you ever get a chance to see the man cave of Rebel Comics, Rebel Gaming, he has Gordie Howe and Wayne Gretzky signed 8.5 by 11. It's on the shrine to the original LP. God bless him. The original LP gave birth to our LP in the comic book community. So God bless the original LP for that. Huge hockey fan, huge Gordie Howe, huge Wayne Gretzky fan, and pretty awesome guy, Rebel tells me. Next up, double-sized first issue, The Vault of Horror. Beautiful book. Now this one, all of these pretty much are like 9.0s and ups, even 9.4s. This one has one of those little creases in the middle where, you know, when the comic book was getting folded out on the press, it kind of squinched it together a little bit. I don't know the scientific comicology analogies and definitions and Webster's and Thesaurus and Alex Karras. No, that's the dad from Webster. I'm talking Webster's Dictionary. Detroit Lions representing. Great actor as well. Vault Keeper. The Vault of Horror, man. Check that out. Beautiful book. Also in the same lot, we're still rocking and rolling. We got issue 2, Tales from the Crypt. Double-size horror. And you, when you open this up, let me tell you about it again. Let me get this Invaders out of the way. Why Reaper Tate likes Invaders, I'll never know. We got a Tales of the Crypt #1 Gladstone. These are beautiful. These are 9.4s or higher, I believe. But I'm just going to say the average grade, very fine to near mint. So, Tales from the Crypt. Trinity, are you still here, Trinity? I got some Batman for you coming up. Tales from the Crypt right there. So, like I said, very fine and near mint. And what I want to tell you about these Gladstone books is when you open them up, on the inside cover, you get all of the original history. Now, I'm saying, I guess I don't want to say original history. I want to say original credits. You get the credits. You get the stories. You know, it'll say this original story came from 1952, Weird Science number 13, because I think the first 12 are romance, actually, and they was it? I can't remember. See, history's not good on these. I don't have a lot of this stuff, but it shows the artist, shows the author, tells you about the cover of this reprint. It has everything in these books. So if you don't have the ones from the 50s, pick these things up. Collect all of these. Actually, EC and the Gladstone did a lot of these style reprints. So beautiful. Again, Weird Science. Vault of Horror. These are all Gladstones, very fine and near mint. 9.0s or higher. Tales from the Crypt. Invaders. So this is the Reaper-Tate 728 package right there. $1 starting bid. Free shipping. Next up is a Jason Smith style lot. This actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm taking it back. Mario Lemieux, Mr. Gretzky. Most of the stuff in them, comically flawed, he says is $1. Now, what I do in my chat, since I can't do the chat and do the show because it would be like just a radio call-in show. I'd be answering all the questions. So you, the viewer that's watching it on the rewind, you can participate and see what they were chatting about. So if there's anything you see in the chat that triggers a memory or something like not pressed, and you want to know where Res Reeds is, or if you remember the whole not pressed drama in the comic book community, and drama's drama, but this Res Reeds wanted to start some drama, so she had the not pressed hashtag. Remember that? How's Res Reeds doing? So if these people in the chat talk not pressed or they give Res Reeds some shout outs, then you can go back to that person in the chat and say, hey, have you heard from Res? Hey, Golden Car Comics, have you heard from Res Reeds lately? Or Trilogy, have you heard from Golden Car? Right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about bringing the community together, putting all the bullshit aside and coming together as a community. Sometimes it won't work, but sometimes you can make it work and kind of build relationships. Shit, what are we talking about? Okay, next up, big ass lot for Trinity's Comic Corner. This is called the Trinity Package. Yes, Trinity's getting his own name. The Trinity Package. I'm going to have to do this in stacks. Bear with me. Bear with me. And watch Big Bear Comics on Legends Live Auction. Co-host of Legends Live Auction along with Who Dat Comics and Movies. Okay. This is a lot. A lot of these, see what I did there. A lot of these are in fullbacks. 42 ml of thickness, acid prevention in your comic book. The colors of your book will not go through this board. Lifelong protection can be yours right here. Mylights 2 mil mylar, polyester plastic. The same stuff they use to embalm, if you will, Reaper-Tate, my embalmed friend. The Declaration of Independence. The Mayflower Compact. The Scarlet Letter. Actually, I made that up because that's a book written by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Anyway, Dark Knight, Batman, The Dark Knight, issue 0 from the new 52. It's here, it's here, it's here. It's live, and it's issue 0. Batman, The Dark Knight. Greg Hurwitz. Miko Sayanyan. Juan Jose Arey. David effing Finch cover. The story was so shitty. The only thing that sold the book was David Finch on the cover. David effing Finch. All right, another cover like no other. Issue number 1. Let me tell you, all near mints, all legits, all cover A's, no spine ticks. You know what I'm saying? The Dark Knight issue number 1, first print, David. Now, Marky, now they're going to pay 316. Now they're going to pay. I love Marky. One of the best. All right, David Finch, The Dark Knight number 1. Now, this was when it was good. And we had some Paul Jenkins. Damn straight. Damn straight. This is actually what would be considered issue 13, I believe. It was kind of like a little one-year type thing at the end. So this was November 2012 when the New 52 actually started in November 2011. And these zero issues, they're New 52 origin issues to the characters. So normally in issue 0s, they would talk about things that happened 5 years before. So that's kind of the, when you see a New 52 0 issue, that's what it is. So that's 0. That's number 1. Number 2, this was on my Batman Top 10 cover tag, originally started by Colton Atkins, and I was tagged by Reaper Tate 728. Beautiful Two-Face cover by David Finch. The White Rabbit, woo, hot. You know what? It really, something about like silver hair really gets me, especially with Abby Arcane from Swamp Thing, man. Good God, that girl's sexy. DC representing. Batman the Dark Knight issue 3. White Rabbit looking hot. With some of that David Finch. Number 4. All in fullback so far, fans. Shutting that monitor off over there. Number 4. The Dark Knight in Mylar, David Finch. The Vines, you know who that is, Poison Ivy. These are really flat as well. These were really compacted in the Batman box, so these things are like, it's like marble. You rub your hand on Mylar, and it's another big letter M word. It's marble. It's like marbled. And I'm not saying Marvel, because he sucked. Captain Marvel is right there. And I'm not saying Marvel, Nuff said, True Believers, Excelsior, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking DC Marble slides right off with that high gloss of polyester. This ain't polypropylene. This ain't polyethylene. This ain't 1 mil. This ain't 3 mil polyethylene, that cloudy, milky cloud bag. This is 2 mil Mylar from E. Gerber, issue 5. I'm going to show Paul Midwest Comic Man that I can show these books in under an hour. Damn, I got, I think, 10 minutes. Bane. I never get tired of seeing Bane break backs until they crack. Big shout out to one of the best in the YouTube comic book community's auctions, live auctions, and that's Strictly Comics. 1/4 of the JLS comic conversation. Bane. I should have put that as one of my favorite Batman covers. That's Finch, of course. In the final battle with Bane, man, they're just going at it, man. What have they been doing? 2 issues? They've been battling it out for 2 issues. I love a good Tweedledee and Tweedledum cover. Both of them look like a trilogy's Comic Corner. Ha! Just kidding. Low blow, man. That was a low blow. But there we go. White Rabbit, Mad Hatter, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Alice in Wonderland Fun, Trapped in Wonderland, David Finch cover. I mean, okay, so The Dark Knight, the storylines just, they weren't the Snyder Batman or the dude that did Detective, okay? It wasn't that caliber. It wasn't Grant Morrison's Batman Incorporated Volume 2. It wasn't that. That was stellar, by the way. If you've never read Batman Incorporated by Grant Morrison, Volume 2 especially, definitely get that, read that, trade, hardcover, however you want to do it. But The Dark Knight, just they were whoring out Batman pretty much, to be honest with you. More Batman titles, the better. This one was really cool. It was Red Robin from the Teen Titans against one of the Owls when they had the Night Owls storyline. All right, so you got to see the first 9. Well, let's go on to issue 10. David Finch does it again. Cycle of Violence. Look at that freaking cover. I mean, this is going to be hopefully my moneymaker of the night. Number 10 right here. These are in Mylar. And you know what? I don't show the stuff like this. I'm not fanning people. I'm letting you suck it in. Ooh, that didn't sound good. I'm letting you absorb the beautiful art of David Finch. What's this white thing on my 720 camera here? All right, must have been a little dust there. That's how good the Legend Show is. You get 720p high definition. Beautiful David Finch covers right there. A lot of people don't know, but yeah, these are some damn good covers. All right, let's do it like this. Number 11. And Greg Hurwitz, I mean, like I said, it's no Snyder, Here's a little bit of white in the bag right there. You see that little white dot? That's actually not, that's something in the bag, like a piece of dust. It's like, what is that stuff? The rainbow stuff on your CB or CGC books. That's issue 11. Another beautiful David Finch. We do got 27 watching, and the only female I know and believe that is watching is Miss Hustle. Now, okay, everyone's bidding already for the big, this is the Trinity package. $100. Very generous offer, because this actually goes for the lowest. I've seen a $90, I've seen a $100, I've seen a $74.99 on eBay. So if you don't win this on my auction Saturday, your next best bet is $74.99 on eBay, the Dark Knight. But here, however, the thing is, you're getting very fine to near mint over there. You're getting 9.0s. These are 9.4s or higher. These are stunning books. 9.4s or higher. A lot of 9.6, 9.8 David Finch candidates all day, every freaking day. Legends Live Auction is here to stay. The one, the only one, and done the best. No, I can't. I better shut my mouth. It's all about that community. Where's Frost at? Calm me down, Frost. I'm reverting back to that selfish, like, legend from 2009. David Finch. Let's get this one down. We show that long enough. One of the best covers from 2012, David Finch. This was one of the hottest covers. I mean, if you're a cover collector, I mean, it doesn't get any better. David Finch. Look at the weirdness of that thing. It looks like it's coming out at you like, normally I don't do like sex jokes or, racy things too much, but man, that's just a weird looking cover right there. Trapped by the Scarecrow. You damn right he is. But ain't that freaking cool, that cover? Damn glare. See, that's a lamp up there is what's doing it, but that cover will give you nightmares at night. David Finch. Don't sell no crap. Oh, what the hell, Blade? No, Blade, this ain't crap. I mean, the stories were okay, but when you have those Batman by Snyder and the Detective Comics with Tony Daniels artwork on there. God, I'm trying to remember who wrote that, because it was pretty top notch. Maybe Tony Daniel wrote it. I don't know. But number 13, Prisoner No More. This is some Ivy action, I think. David Finch again. And what's cool is you're getting David Finch interior. It's beautiful. So that was good. I just don't know. I don't know. But the cool thing about Dark Knight was he was always battling the other villains. While Batman, had the Court of Owls for, a whole year. I mean, you just had a lot of owls, and then that second year you had the Joker. The is it Death from the Family, Death in the Family, whatever. You had all the cool Joker, and where his face was sewn on, or he grabbed his face and sewed it back on. But Prisoner No More. I mean, but these focused more on those villains that weren't the owls, that weren't the Joker. I like this one. I love this David Finch Scarecrow, and there's another just epic Scarecrow cover. So if you're also a Scarecrow fan, these are for you. Now, that's a great offer. Trilogy's Comic Corner, the $100, but this is for the community. I mean, this ain't about, like making money. It's for the, the people that are watching the show. Beautiful. I loved this one. If you're a chess fan, or if you even own the Eagle Moss DC Eagle Moss chess collection, and I've got a Batman. I don't have a Scarecrow. I started collecting when they were doing the Volume 2 of it, where it started with the New 52's Justice League, and Volume 3 was the Forever Evil storyline, the Crime Syndicate. So I got a really cool Ultraman, and I got a really cool Black Adam chess piece from Eagle Moss, which I'll have to display those one of these days when I finalize this room. Checkmate is checkmate for Gotham. And then we get another little treat, and I love using these characters, especially on Lego Batman, but we have the Mad Hatter. Now, okay, when did we switch to Ethan Van Sciver? Okay, so David Finch, but another awesome DC artist, Ethan Van Sciver, old EVS, baby. Isn't that a sweet-looking cover? Ethan Van Sciver, I love his stuff on the current Green Lantern book. I don't know if it's Hal Jordan. I think it's the Hal Jordan book. Love Ethan Van Sciver covers and interior artwork. I love it. I mean, these are your workhorses. You got your fine tuners like Art Germ, where I think he just does the cover bees. But when you get an Ethan Van Sciver, an Ivan Rice, well, Gary Frank did do some stuff too, and that's beautiful interior. But what I'm saying is you get these sweet covers, but you get the interior with it. Ooh. It's like, this book's $2.99, right? But literally today this is a $4.99 book. You get well, Hurwitz is still on it, but I mean he's writing just the B villains. The Ethan Van Sciver. Damn. And I don't mean B villains, like I'm saying it's Joker, Penguin, Riddler, Catwoman. Those are your majors, and all the rest would be like the B, the just lock them up in Arkham. But I love that Ethan Van Sciver there. So you get that. You got Ethan again right there, where this time Bruce has the hat on, and his eyes are in that hypnotic state. He's seeing the Cheshire Cat. We still got Wonderland. He just can't escape it. So if you're big into the Alice in Wonderland lore by Lewis Carroll, I mean, The Dark Knight would fit your Wonderland needs in one way or the other, from a legend to a brother. I like this one too. He's jumping out. Ooh, and he's got that cool knife. Not that I'm a violent kind of guy, but the birth of the Mad Hatter. And he's got that knife, and he's kind of coming through this bat shadow, a shadow bat, and he's got, well, this is insane. See his foot, right? See the bat? Well, there's the bat. What's not to say that the purple and gold is the sole of the Mad Hatter's boot. So when Mad Hatter is pushing his boot through the chest of Batman, that's the chest, and that's the bottom of the sole of his boot. And if you go into Wonderland and you elevate your mind and rewind back through time and time travel in your mind, you can see different things visually, spiritually, that you've never been able to see before. But number 18 right there, and that little promo prior to saying number 18 here, that promo is inspired by a combination of the Ultimate Warrior and Jake the Snake Roberts, where you're talking like, what the fuck is he talking about? But then you say it with a seriousness and a look in your eye like Jake the Snake Roberts. Number 19. Now here's where we get funky. And I don't even think I read this. This is a gatefold cover. It was the month they were doing the gatefolds. I don't know who did this cover, but it's a great cover. It's really good. Look at it. He's standing above. We all have our religions and what we think who God is. And some say God as Yahweh, the Christian, or the Buddha, or the Dalai Lama, or Dolly Parton. But to me, when Trinity Superhero Cinema sees God, he's laying in the bed, and he's looking up at what his depiction of God may be. And of course, God is the guardian of, not only Gotham City, but of all Earth. Or you can just believe in some Ethan Van Sciver. Beautiful. Pulled into darkness by, I love the font of the Mad Hatter, the letter style. He's getting pulled into the spotlight. So totally messing up his mind. Love this cover right here. Painted cover. This is the annual. And I have the annual in order by month date. So July 2013 for that issue, and at the end of the month they would put out the annual. This is crazy, okay? It's getting dark in here. Let's see who did this cover. I am PS or something. I would have to look this up. And it was. Hey, Blade brother, thank you so much. God bless you. Donated $7.85. Thank you very much, brother. God bless you, man. Amen. Look at this awesome cover, though. Let me know in the chat. Y'all know this cover? Featuring the Mad Hatter, the Penguin, and the Scarecrow. Look at it, man. Didn't it look great? Darren, again, thank you, brother. God bless you. Donating. And, the donating will improve the quality. I mean, I'm really happy with my camera. I'm happy with my man cave. It's kind of messy. I'm happy with stuff. But I was able, through some donations, like you see up here, I was able to get the Xbox One, the Scorpio, Project Scorpio, Day 1 edition of the Xbox One X. Beautiful. And I will do more gaming videos. Blade H12, thanks again. Beautiful cover, though. I'll look it up and I'll know the cover by the auction. But I will speed through this on the auction. I'm going to show these quicker than what I'm showing them to you now. I'm just having fun. I enjoy your fellowship, and I thank you. We still have 25 viewers. 26. I really love that y'all are watching, because it gives us time to spend together, that we wouldn't get to spend before. Legend's so hot, he gets 2 thumbs from me. And literally, it's true, because there's the Evan, and then there's his alternate sexy ego who listens to that cool music, Evan Jalon. That's the sexy one. The regular Evan is just the comic book one. So if you're Miss Hustle, check out Evan Jalon. Don't check out Evan the comic guy, Captain Midnight. Don't do that. Go to Evan Jalon. Anyway, if you're a female and you're watching, or if you're male, actually, hey, I love Evan too. Beautiful cover. All these creepy ones. Mad Hatter and the Scarecrow, you're getting a lot already through the Dark Knight, and you're getting that big epic annual right there. But what is so cool about this is you throw the Penguin into the mix, so you got that mob boss mentality. So anything can happen, and insane. And they all have funky hats. Well, he's going with the Scarecrow style, without his hat on. But the Mad Hatter hat, the Penguin hat, and normally he wears that straw hat. So very funny. Kind of a hat that's taller. Again, Mad Hatter, even though he's getting his ass whooped, Batman in flames. Batman finally gets revenge as vengeance against the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter. And he's drinking his last sip of tea. We think about when we die, the last breath. The man's dying breath. The man's dying breath. The last breath. Last call, Scott Hall. He's taking his last sip of tea. And that will tell you something about the epic proportions of issue 21. Vengeance Against the Mad Hatter. Ethan Van Sciver. Man, love it. He must have been sick that 1 month. Was this a Alex Maleev cover? Maybe. I can't read that SIG there, but I've seen that SIG before. So this is a good looking cover, though. Not one of the best, but then the storyline. We had a Clayface storyline coming up, so it's all coming back to me. This is Deadly Enemies. Biggie's Comics, thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Biggs, Dark Knight Annual. Alex Maleev cover. Dark Knight Annual. Alex Maleev. So I am thinking that signature, let's go back to the annual. Now, Paul, I know. Yep, those signatures match. So Alex Maleev on the covers of that and the interior. So it looked like he was taking turns a little bit for Ethan Van Sciver, doing a little transitional period, and then boom, Alex Maleev maleeved in. I love Mad Hatter. Mr. Gretzky, I love Mad Hatter too. Joker, LOL, thanks again, man. Yeah, Joker, everyone subs for everybody. Everyone's subbing each other up. Having a good time tonight. Deadly Enemies, Commissioner Gordon. And he's shooting at Batman, so it's like maybe they had a falling out, but, you know, these are the one-offs, so anything can happen. And we're going to continue Comically Flawed. That is why he is the 5th member of JLS Comics crew of Conversation on Thursday nights. Check him out. JLS, Strictly Comics. Green Arrow, Exile State Justin, and Boston Christmas Self, number 33. Clayface right there. Turn into Larry Legend for the Boston folk. Very cool cover though. I like it because this is his penciled and then his ink, right? That's number 23. But then we go back to that painted looking style, possibly even yeah, it has to be paint, some kind of paint. But look at the Clayface cover here. So, you know, he has two styles. Phenomenal one. And the champ that runs the camp, AJ Styles. No, but he has the pencil and ink, the pencil pen. And then he's got the beautiful painted cover. And let me tell you, I mean, that's a beautiful painted cover. I mean, it's not an, I don't want to say it's an Alex Ross or anything. This guy's about, I think this guy looks equal. Well, okay, I know Alex Ross has been around longer, Kingdom Come, but this guy, he could be the new modern Alex Ross. You know, the painted covers. Alex Maleev. Like I said, on eBay, I don't want to be a WLC. You know, and I always say, well, eBay did this, eBay did that. You know, eBay peed outside and didn't pee in the toilet. But you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to be honest. You know that I'm going to be starting these books. I'm going to let you know what I'm starting them at in a minute. But you know, I want to let you know your other options. The books do sell for about $100 on eBay at an average. The lowest I've seen is $74.99, but most of them are going to be near $90 to $100. This is issue 5. Another cool Clayface cover by old Maleev here. You can kind of see the eyes and the mouth. He's looking up at Batman. He looks like an awesome version of the man-eating Sarlacc from Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Joker 68. Hey, Dan's going to be making my Punisher tag video. All right, there's a Punisher tag video. Man, I gave all my Punishers away to Comic Noob. We all know what happened to him. I think he shot himself with a bow and arrow. Anyway, check that out, man. Clayface. But yeah, I sent off all my Punishers to old Comic Noob. A lot of them inked by Jimmy Palmiotti. Jimmy P, man. All right. Alberto Ponticelli. Now, I think this is an Alberto cover. You know that. You know his style. Alberto what's your name again, bro? Ponticelli. Voicels. I like that one right there. That's issue 26. 27. Alberto cover. Now, Alberto, we're dropping it down. You know, we had our old boy Vinny M. We had our Alex Maleev. We had Maleev, beautiful. Could do a painted or could do a regular. But then we dropped down. We still got Greg Hurwitz. He's still with us through all these issues. I mean, let me make sure. He's going strong. Yeah. No. I think it was David Finch early on. Okay, but anyway, but Hurwitz, man, he's going strong. No, or I don't know. Not David Finch, but Paul Jenkins. But Hurwitz is still writing it. He's going strong. He's still cranking them out. 27. Don the Icon. I gave Don the Icon some love earlier. Don, you missed out. You're going to have to go back and listen to this while you do your exercises. I bring back the classic, the poly, the mylar. What will it be? How will it be afar? All right. Then we got into the end. And you brought back what works on these covers. You knew it was coming to a close. You know, you had to go all in. And you go all in with one of the top 3 DC artists behind Jim Lee and Ivan Rice. And I'm talking Ethan Van Sciver, Maria Shriver, Arnold Schwarzenegger. All of them, better than all of those people. Man Bat cover. And then probably one of the best Van Sciver covers of 2014. Beautiful. Red on black. Damn, dude. Wolfpack style. NWO for life. Let that sink in a minute. You know, when you look at a cover like this by Ethan Van Sciver, and once you look at it, your eyes are frozen in time on that cover, on that image, on that day that your eyes gazed upon greatness. Top 3 cover artists from DC. You know, and I'm talking the workhorses, not the one hit wonders, not the Supergirl shakes. I'm talking the workhorses. Jim Lee, Ivan Rice, Van Sciver. I want to say Gary Frank third, but I'm going to say Gary Frank fourth. I love Gary Frank. Now, but I got to go, since I'm talking EVS and I'm trying to put these, not just sell these books, but give these books to a good home. I'm talking Ethan Van Sciver all day, every day. So there you have it. The Trinity. My wire stuck. The Trinity Comics package, 0 through 29. Now, I don't have the villain lenticulars in here, but you get 0 through 29. All cover A's, all day, every day, and you get the annual. Beautiful, man. So dig this. These are all near mints. I mean, I probably wouldn't even read them if I were y'all. I would go to one of those websites and read the books for free. I know that doesn't make no sense because you bought the books, but man, these are all 9.6 candidates. A lot of them could just send in and get a 9.8. So don't miss out on this. The starting bid, let me tell you, the starting bid on this is $1 free shipping. I mean, someone's going to take these books home. And I don't know if I ought to just start out with a bang, you know, or hold this till the very end to keep everyone enticed on this 5th item for up for auction, you know, this Saturday, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. I mean, you are not going to want to miss this show. You thought that Alex's 118 live viewers was something. I think the great legend can get 119 live viewers. And I'm going to take a little something out of Alex the Comic Hoarder's pocketbook or notebook, because I'm not going to like mug the guy, you know. But, and plus he's a runner, he probably outrun me. But no, what you're going to get is you're going to get awesome freaking deals. You didn't think those were big boy enough for you? My brother from New Orleans, Who Dat Comics and Movies, he's bringing the big boys. Y'all want the big boys? He's going to be bringing the big boys with him. And I'm not talking about real people. I'm talking about big boy comic books. Man, you got to get up on that. Co-host of Legends Live Auction. Big Bear Comics. When you see him and when he is up to bat, you're getting history before your eyes. Not in the ears or not in the eyes, but you're getting the whole thing, and you're in for the surprise of your life, because this man, he's seen some stuff that none of us have seen, because he's about 13 years older than I am. But man, it's really cool to hear the story in the background, and you get because Big Bear doesn't do a lot of videos. So when he is on Legends Live Auction, Big Bear gives you a little something, a little bit of his heart, a little bit of his soul, a little bit of his mind. He's given that to you, and he's given you his time to tell you the stories that he had on his rewind. You know, man, you can't get that. You can get it with some, but you can't get it all the time. What I'm saying is, you can get it, but you got to get it from Big Bear Comics. Because once we get into the winter months, I think he hibernates. Maybe harder to poke the bear to get him out of the cave. We're live, and we went over the 1 hour mark, but I'm going to go ahead and wind it on down. Remember, catch us all. We should have it. We'll probably have Evan. We'll probably have. We're going to have Jason Smith on there. If you're interested, we still have spots available. Trilogy's Comic Corner. You know how to get a hold of me. We still have spots available for folks on the auction. Undisputed Frost, the Undisputed One. If you have some comics, yeah, all these great people on here. You know, sometimes we have Rebel Comics on. You know, we have him on to talk about the Niobe comic and how if you missed the Kickstarters for Broken Kiss issue number 4, if you missed the Kickstarters, you can actually get these from the Niobe store. And Mr. LP sold him a copy last week from his Niobe store. So definitely check out some of these people. All these people in the chat, God bless you all for coming out tonight, watching the great legend do what the great legend does, and that is entertain the family, the friends, and all the subs. 4,000 and something up there. Proud of the subs, man. Looking good in the neighborhood on the Great Legend Show, coming at you live from youtube.com/rdowdy95. We've got the chat over there. They're having a great time. Man, it was so great to see all y'all tonight on the Great Legend Show, coming at you live with the Legends Live Auction preview for November 18th, 2017, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't be late to the show that's great, and that is the Great Legend Show. This is, one more time, on the rewind. Say it again to all my kin and all my friends. This is the Great Legend saying peace out. God bless.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and away, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less. The car
They can't see me. The CHAMP. Great legend coming at you live. Y'all know every way, y'all know how I drive. LIVE, my bro LP, he calls it live, and it is legit, you see, because it's all about the YouTube. I say the YouTube comic book community. So whether we run hard, whether we run fast, whether we show books or whether we kick ass, with a great legend, we all the legends, we all the way to get to heaven, cause representing each other, one brother to another mother, you know it's even about a sister or a brother, bringing the community together, and that's what I'm talking about, not the weather. Hey, I'm here to stay. The great legends coming at you live. All Doubt in 95 at the youtube.com. You can find me, LIVE, live. Like I said, the great legend. Great legend is for life. There ain't no strife. Community first. That's what it's all about. That's life. Respecting and the doing all things is what truth and love brings. Sometimes people will call it insane. I don't really know if anyone's gonna listen anymore to the very end of this little show. Will they get these rhymes? Will they get these sick beats? I don't understand. Why don't you get off your seat? Get off your seat and get up in the air, and you put your hands where you just don't care, because you want to see the great legend here to stay. The great legend is one of the only ways to survive when I'm coming at you live. Like I said, that is my drive. You can't see me, I don't know if you can, but I hope you do.